everyone, let me introduction. My name is Galuh Eka Fauzan. I will explain a little about computer and software. The computer is an electronic device designed to process and manipulate data automatically and general. A computer can receive input, process it according to a program, store data and result, and provide output in the form of information. Brief history of computer. First generation computer using vacuum tubes as the main component, very large, hot and wasteful of electricity. Example ENIAC, electron or electronic numerical integrator, and computer can only perform one task, not flexible. Second generation computer using transistors instead of vacuum tubes, smaller energy efficient and faster, starting to use low-level programming language or assembly. Third generation computer using IC or integrated circuit. Performance increase, smaller size, safer production costs, supports multitasking and use of operating system. For generation computer using microprocessor and personal computer PC being to offer modern operating system, Windows, Mac OS being to offer smaller size laptops, tablets, critic capabilities. 5 generation computer focus on artificial intelligence or AI and quantum computing, computer and learn, machine learning, recognition voice, image and language. Example Siri, Google Assistant, ChatGPT and quantum computer. Main computer component CPU 1. CPU Central Processing Unit, the brain of the computer tasking with processed data and executing commands, consists of a low arithmetic logic unit, calculate and logic. CU control unit regulates the flow of data and instruction. RAM random access memory, temporary memory, a place to store temporary data while the computer is active. Data in RAM will be lost when the computer is turned off. The larger the RAM, the faster the computer can multitasking. Motherboard where all the main components are connected. Connect the CPU, RAM, storage, and other devices. Storage to store data and operating system permanently. Types hard disk drive, Shifters slower, SSD, solid state drive, faster and shockproof. Power supply unit, PSU, converts electronic from PLN into the power needed by the component providers of the motherboard, CPU, and other devices. GPU, graphic processing unit, graphic card processing visual data, image, video, and games. Portion of graphic design, video editing, and gaming. Input device send data to the computer. Example keyboard, mouse, scanner, webcam. Out device display result from the computer to the use. Example monitor, printer, and speaker. Software is a program of instruction used to operate operate a computer and perform various tasks. Unlike hardware, software cannot be physically touched. Types, types of software: 1. System software. Function to manage or control hardware and provide a platform for hardware software. Example: operating system, Windows, Mac, Mac MacBook OS, Linux, Android. Driver connect hardware to the system such as printer device, utility program, antivirus. These clean up the fragmented. 2. Application software used by user to perform certain tasks. Example: Microsoft Word processing, Google Chrome browser, Adobe Photoshop graphic design, Zoom or video communication. 3. Programming software used by programmers to create new software. Example: code editor, Visual Studio Code, Sublime Text, Compiler, UCC, Turbo, C++, programming language, Python, Java, C++, and 4. Code-based software application that run over the internet with use of net for installation on a computer. Example: Google Docs, Canva, and Dropbox. In system, the operating system is the main software in a computer that is responsible for managing all hardware and other software. Without an operating system, a computer cannot be used effectively. Operating system function managing hardware, managing CPU, memory, disks, and input on or output device. Running and managing programs allow users to open applications such as Word, browser, etc. Managing files and folders, saving, copying, deleting, and managing data a hard disk or SSD. User interface: providing a display GUI or CLI so that user can interact with the computer. System security: managing user access rights, data data encryption, and firewalls. Computer networking: a computer network is a collection of two or more computers connected to each other to share data, information, and research, such as rented internet or files. Computer networking function: sharing data quickly and efficiently, simulation internet action, sharing hardware, edge shared printers, communication between users or chat, email. uh, Types of network: LAN, like local area network, small network in limited area. Example: home, school, office, computers in area. School laboratory room, main metropolitan area network, covers a city or campus area. YEN, which area network, which a network between cities or countries. Example: internet network device, router, connect to the network to the internet. Switch, connect many devices in one LAN network. Modern converts signals from ESP into an internet connection, cable, and Wi-Fi data transmission media. Conclusion: computers are very important electronic devices in modern life. The main component of a computer consists of hardware, software, and firmware. The operating system acts as liaison between user and hardware. Component network allow computer to connect to each other and share information. A basic understanding of computer is essential to keep up with technological development in today's digital. Thank you everyone. Welcome back. Software table of content. Here to know software characteristics, types of software and example. Software function. Software is a part of a computer that consists of several commands where the operation is done through a computer machine. In other words, software is a device that has no physical form. Software is designed to facilitate human work. Examples include calculation, creating documents, editing images, and so on. Hardware software device. Software is responsible for managing the hardware on the computer. The way the computer can work well depending on that as needed and done. Open source, freeware, software, or commercial. The next characteristic of software is the software can be used by anyone for free, but developer or programmer basically have certain provisions that are usually included when users want to download the software. Software characteristic usually infected with computer viruses. Software is software that has characteristics that are easily infected with viruses. It's from the source site you download it from, or even from viruses that have been implemented to prevent bad things from happening to your device. It's a good idea to install a trusted antivirus so that your computer and laptop will be safer. Types of software and example. Operating system. One type of software in the operating system. This software function to manage hardware connected to the computer. CPU, the operating system, also help translate activities by managing the process commanded by the user and distributed to the CPU so that the command can be executed correctly on the computer. Programming language. The type of software programming language is the language used to write programs. Application program. Application program are software that generally encountered in every activities. The software can function according to the purpose for which it was created. Software function. Software function where are some summarized software function. One as a complement to the computer so that it can be operated properly. The certain commands. Two, controlling the hardware on the computer so that it can be used and working properly according to needs. 3. Being to liaison between several software and computer hardware. 4. being the translator of software command into natural language so that the hardware can receive it properly. Ident- 5. Identifying program in the computer. Thank you, Miss.